Since the release of One Piece Chapter 895, people have been saying it is the best fight chapter since the New World began, since the Timeskip. And I agree with that, wholeheartedly, and allow me to explain to you why. A lot of people have been saying it, but I don't think anybody had dedicated a full video to this. Alright, so first of all, Snake Man looked cool. Bound Man was great, but if you remember, the community response to Bound Man was kind of, a lot of people were angry. Now, were there people that were fine with it? Yeah, there were people who were like, oh my god, this is so Oda. Oda would totally do this. That makes perfect sense. This is hilarious. But there's also this whole other camp of people that were like, what the hell is this? This is ugly. And I can see why. Bound Man, when it was introduced, or as some people call it, Bounce Man, where everybody kind of turned around and looked at Oda and were like, Luffy's Year 4 that we had been waiting for. Since Enies Lobby is him turning into a ball. You have to understand, at this point in time, we did not know Luffy had other versions of Gear 4. We thought this was all we were getting. People were angry. And a lot of people were annoyed. And then we got Gear 4's Tank Man full version. And while Tank Man looked fine, it doesn't look stupid. We only got a version of it when he was really, really fat. And it looked lame. Like, let's be honest, Tank Man doesn't look like cool, awesome battle shonen. Like, if you compare the version of Gear 4 prior to this chapter, to say, Ichigo in his Bankai, and Naruto in his Biju mode, or Step Past Stage mode, it's no comparison. Naruto and Ichigo look way cooler, because Kishimoto and Tite Kubo go out of their way to make these characters look amazing. They go out of their way to do that. And I think that's really cool. Oda, however, makes the characters look goofy. One Piece isn't a typical adventure action shonen. It's fun and silly and goofy. That's one of my problems with World Seeker. I don't think the world is silly enough. I think it's too realistic. But the point I'm trying to get at here is that Oda, we expect Oda to give us nonsensical nonsense in terms of fight. And he comes out with this form that looks so cool. Luffy's hair is going everywhere. His muscles are like compact. He's faster. And we're all just sitting there like, wow, this looks really cool. It kind of like this time it's a unanimous agreement. There were people that thought Bound Man looked cool, but everybody liked Snake Man. We're all in agreement Snake Man looks artistically really good. And that is very interesting to me. Because the fan base normally has arguments around this stuff. But then there's also the way this fight has been handled. Luffy had been fighting Katakuri for like literally over 10 chapters. I did the research like a week ago. This fight started in November. We are in February. He had been fighting Luffy for like 7 or 8 months or something. He's been fighting Luffy probably not that long, but for a long time. At least like 5 months. It's ridiculous. So we're all very invested in both characters. And they have this, like, dual respect for each other now, making it very entertaining to watch. But it comes down to the fact that Oda didn't introduce Snake Man and let Luffy get a kick, Katakuri's ass. Look at all the other gears. When Luffy introduced them, yeah, he did struggle against his opponent because if he went into a new form and went, Jet Pistol, and Luffy was down, that would be lame. But at the end of the day, Luffy was pretty clearly on the same level, if not stronger than his opponent, when he fought them using his gear for the first time. He normally ended up smacking him down. Luffy smashed it down Blue Note. He annihilated him. He easily got past Blue Note. He didn't even need to use Gear 3rd. Then Luffy, when he fought Doflamingo, he wasn't really having trouble with Doflamingo, but he was struggling. Alright, he was having trouble, he wasn't winning easily, but he was struggling. The point is that Luffy was clearly on that level though. Luffy was able to do serious damage to Doflamingo, and Doflamingo had to take it very seriously. Luffy got Snake Man, and is still having trouble beating stealth-injured Katakuri. You have to remember that Katakuri handicapped himself. It isn't some situation where Luffy's doing well, but he had already hurting Katakuri in the past. No, this is the Katakuri that hurt himself. None of this victory is because Luffy did something cool. It's because he's getting really lucky. But to be going in, he's using on the Python. The way he used the Python was really cool. It was actually a lot of strategy for One Piece in terms of actually having to think about it. Normally it's just cool attacks, but this actually had a lot of strategy in it. The Python went to hit Katakuri. He dodged it. It went around and it turned like 3 times and nailed him in the side of the head. So just seeing how the form works was really cool. But as I was saying earlier, it subverts your expectation. We were all, let's be honest, expecting this chapter to be Luffy manhandling Katakuri. Gear 4, Snake Man, King Cobra, gets Katakuri's ass. And Luffy is turned around and he gets hit with that Mochi Dice. He gets hit with it, and he's knocked back and he's injured, like badly. And it's the first time that Luffy's introduced the gear, and I'm still not sure he can win. When Luffy was fighting Doflamingo, I was like, you know what? Doflamingo's weak right now. I think he can take this. I still don't think Luffy can win this fight. Like, realistically. I think he'll win because the story demands it and it's being set up that way. But power-wise, and then if we're talking power scaling, I still think Katakuri is stronger than Luffy and Luffy's not beating him. I still think that. And I think that's very interesting because when Luffy introduced Gear Second against Blue Note, we all knew. The audience knew Blue Note was done. But in this, Luffy's like, he has all these new cool techniques. And like King Cobra, it's awesome. I love King Cobra. It's an awesome attack. I love the name. Like, I just think in general the name King Cobra is really cool. Like, and he has like if I had to die, if I had to go into One Piece and I had to fight Luffy and I was gonna die in his hands, I would not mind dying at an attack called King Cobra. That is awesome. And I forgot he had like Black Mantle or something. That's an attack he had. I forgot all of them. I'm only reading the chapter 1. But what makes the chapter so compelling, and you're reading it, and the whole time you're kind of thinking, okay, when's Luffy gonna turn this around? And then he does it, and then it ends on this cliffhanger, and you're kind of just sitting there like, oh my god. This is awesome. Luffy's not winning. Because a big problem in the New World that Oda had created, he had especially made this a problem retroactively, but Luffy had not gone all out in the New World at like all. Yes, he used Gear Force against Doflamingo, but you could easily argue, well, he didn't use Snake Man, he didn't use Tank Man. Now, these are circumstantial techniques, and I think Bound Man was the right choice for fighting Doflamingo, but it still comes down to the fact that Luffy could have one-shot Hody Jones and Caesar Clown with his Gear 4 Bound Man, Tank Man, or Snake Man, and he chose not to. I also think it's great that Oda threw everybody's expectations for what Snake Man was under the roof. A lot of people were saying it would be some hockey thing, like a heightened form of hockey. I never thought that, because I always felt that the gear will always be rubber-based. They'll have hockey incorporated into them, but the gears also don't make Luffy stronger. They don't make Luffy's hockey better. They just enhance him using rubber, like he makes himself faster by pumping him blood, etc. But the point I'm making is that he threw it onto the rug, it just made it a speed form. That's all it is, it's a speed form. He's really fast. There is no heightened form of hockey. Like, Luffy could have used this form back in Fifth Man Island. It's just even more effective now due to the new hockey abilities Luffy had picked up during his fight with Katakuri. I absolutely love this chapter. It is so good. It takes all your expectations for what a One Piece fight in this thing should be and throws them out the window. Because since the time skip, as I said earlier, Luffy has literally beaten everybody with relative ease. He essentially beat Hody Jones in Gear Second. He beat Caesar with a Grizzly Magnum, and he needed help against Luffy. We haven't had a good one-on-one, fist-to-cuff brawl punch-out like this since, like, pre-time skip. Another thing that makes this chapter the best fight chapter of the year, since the time skip, is, without a doubt, the way it's drawn. It's something I have felt for a while, is that the fights in One Piece have been a little, since the time, for like a while now, since they're not Enies Lobby. Like, anime Enies Lobby over manga Enies Lobby, let's be honest here. The reason people remember that isn't the manga. The point I'm making is that Oda's fight choreography has been kind of lazy, it's been very simplistic, and hasn't been very much. And in this chapter, Oda's just coming out, and he had that shot. I've only seen a shot like that in manga once before. I don't read a ton of manga, but it was in Naruto in 98, I believe, when Naruto and Sasuke were beating the hell out of each other. When it was just a straight downward panel of the different smaller panels of them punching each other. I loved that spread we got. That horizontal spread of Luffy and Katakuri. I loved that. That was beautiful. That was my favorite shot. And just the fight is laid out so well. The transition, the way he has Katakuri's eyes guiding from panel to panel is great. This is the best fight since the time skip. This is probably my favorite fight in One Piece. What also helps is that unlike in a lot of other fights in One Piece, I'm going to be honest, I kind of want Katakuri to win. The villain, the guy Luffy is fighting, is so likable that it's a lot like the Naruto and Sasuke fight in Naruto, where you're just enjoying seeing the characters fight. It's not because the fight is cool, just the interactions they're having during the fight put a smile on your face because you like them both for different reasons. I like Luffy because I've been following his story, because he's the main character, because I want to see him accomplish his dream. And I like Katakuri because he's a humble, prideful, honorable badass. And it's just so good. And this is without a doubt the best fight since the time skip. I agree with everybody that has been saying it. And I actually was going to do a whole Snake Man discussion video, but then Tekken 101 did that video. Because of course Tekken did the video. And I was like, no, I want my video on Snake Man to be something completely unique. So I spent 13 minutes just talking about why I think this is the best fight since the time skip. I know it's really late. This video, I'm recording it at 11 o'clock at night. I know I'm working on a big series review that will be coming out later. Please subscribe for more videos. This is my new channel and I'm trying to grow it. So I'd very much appreciate it if you shared the video. Above all else, guys, have a great day. It's a Nerd King 101 signing out. And also, be on the lookout for within the next week some Naruto versus battles, as well as the Tengen Toppa or Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann review.